Hey everybody, this is Dustin and Terry, RV Specialist. So I'm still looking at this unit, and this thing's going to be coming back at some point for a full body reseal. But people always ask me, hey, if it was yours, what would you do? So just to give you like a quick walk around, this is a 2022 Grand Design Solitude. It was built in September of 2021. Now this particular unit's kept inside, so storage, so it's not super too complicated, but we're always recommending to consumers, and hey, when you go ahead and get a unit like this, I would recommend that you buy some snap pads. This one's got a 6-point leveling jack system from Lippert. They call it Level Up. So here's the middle section, and then there's the end. The other thing I always recommend to consumers is to either buy a clear secondary valve that you can add on there with a gate valve, so that way if you have anything surprises, you can catch that before you open it up and get it all over you or the ground. Other stuff that I recommend is to add the furnace screens. So you can do the 2 individual round ones, or you can do the long rectangular one. Another thing we recommend to add is the screen over the over the water heater door, and then to take off the plastic latches. So we've wrote many articles, videos, and posts on that too, and have videos particularly just on that. Those screens, there's tons of companies that make those. So besides all your big brand name companies, you've got VentMate makes them, you have Camco makes them, you've got Mud Dauber makes them. There's a couple other bigger company names out there I can't remember, because those are the 3 primarily brands we use. Then there's a ton of them available on Amazon. So some of them come with like a rubber gasket around the sides, but they're pretty much all stainless steel, and they don't really go bad. So it's something we recommend to get on there. Anytime too that, extended warranty companies, when we're calling them and saying, hey, there's something wrong with the water heater, something wrong with the furnace, or something wrong with the refrigerator, they always ask, oh, did the customer equip it with any bug screens? So when we say yes, they note it down and they go, perfect. Because now if it's got a bug screen on the furnace, they don't have to worry about, what took out the sales switch, what took out the motor, what took out the PC board. They don't have to worry about, little critters that got in there. So bees, mud daubers, I've had baby sparrows, I've had baby bats, moths, all kinds of crap gets in there. So that's kind of there to protect it. Now they do go into the whole, oh, don't put that on, it'll void your warranty and this and that. Well, let's hypothetically say you had a screen on here. One of these vents is for the exhaust, which is the bottom one, and then the other one is a fresh air intake to let air go in, because this is a chamber that wraps around like a double S and comes back out. So if you had a screen there, and let's say you lived in a cotton field or something ridiculous that's going to have stuff and fibers and things all over that. Well, at that point, if you lived in that type of conditions, out in the field, and it's just stuff that's just going to pull up, that's going to be all over your whole entire unit. So if you're going to have that on there and you're going to run the furnace, every once in a while, come out and blow it off, knock it off. Same thing on the water heater, right? So that's their only really, quote unquote warning. And if it was such an issue, I've been putting those on personally since, I started in the industry. So I've been doing this now 26 years, and I've never had any issues with those being on there whatsoever. It's never caused any kind of, loss of pressure. It's a metal screen. So it's never caused any kind of venting issue, any of that kind of stuff. So same thing with this refrigerator here too. This is in a slide out, and they make an oddball size of the short ones, right? So they make an oddball size of the short ones. Typically, when you have 2 vents in here, you're having to buy 2 to 3 sets. One for the top, one for the bottom, and then one to cut down. So they do make a short, and it's a 6-inch, but sometimes it's not wide enough to block it. So we usually have to get those and cut them down. All right, so coming back, obviously, again, snap pads, use them. They work great. Let's see what else would I do if this was mine. Well, right there, I would take out the fake backup camera, and I would put in a camera. Now, there's many different brands out there. There's also a new company that we're dealing with that makes a 10-inch display that also, has the same footprint as that, and they have a similar footprint for the side camera. So you could do backup camera here, you could do side cameras, you could do a camera over the door if you wanted, you could add an extra camera down here on the back. Lots of different options for that. And then that other company, I'll get that for you on a different video, because they actually have one too now that's integrated that you can connect to the pickup truck, depending on if it's a Ford or Dodge truck. And then here's Terry getting ready to drill a hole through this. So I'm gonna cut this off and do another quick video about it. I'll talk to you soon. It's Dustin, Irby Specialist. But that's in a nutshell, that's what I was recommending for upgrades if I was gonna do some stuff to this. Besides some suspension work, which we've already talked about, and besides, a Gen Y up front. So, all right, thanks so much for watching.